Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Carolina Panthers. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
On first down, Jones. Open man, here's Foster. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Let's go.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Giants.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Yeah. He's checking.
Bam. Leo.
Check 52.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 22 yards there, a first down.
Let's go now. 15 line. 15 line.
Let's go.
X3. 218. Chop. Get it.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Two-jet bomber.
Now Jones. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
I'm coming after you. Slam.
And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, the spin. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Mike's by 4. Mike's by 4. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Alert! Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, tight.
Series right here. We got to step it up. Check.
Go.
On first down, Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
It's our time.
Hey, pass 85.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Go!
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Regular.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Alert flare.
Here's McCaffrey. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Check.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A first down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 23-yard line.
Down. 10-2 stop.
I got you.
Let's go.
From the gun, Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike's at 59.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Check.
Alert!
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Quick slant, caught by Moore. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Mike's 59. And come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here.
McCaffrey following the penalty. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Lorenzo Carter on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go, D.
Allen going to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
that's good for Panthers.
A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see.
Hey, hold on.
Joker. Check 3.
Allen now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. He's at the 50, the 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
Touchdown, baby. Touchdown.
Rosas to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Giants 14, Panthers 0. Albert Rosa set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's put that team on the box.
Allen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
I'm coming after you. Mike's 54. Mike's 50.
56.
Watch the boot. Say it.
From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Quick slant there gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play. He's
Regular. Stop.
And again, it's Allen. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Leonard Floyd in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
watch twist. Watch twist.
Pass.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Hey, foxtrot. Go.
Now Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Alert.
Allen operating from the gun. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Leonard Floyd racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Watch QB's up. 36.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Big ass.
Pilot, 64, weak.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Hey, lock it.
Check.
Deep grip.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And an alley to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 28. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
59 mark.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Mike, check, 59.
Here's Jones. Back to the air on 2nd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
93's the mic. 93's the mic. You're not ready. You're not ready. Check. On 52. We go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, 1 set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
At the 12-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Allen hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him, Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
Mike 54. Mike 54. I got it.
Hey, Haywood.
Right there. 54 Mike.
A final shot before half for Allen. And that will be caught by Moore. He's got a Panthers touchdown.
You got it.
DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gano the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Mike 54.
Hey, hold.
Allen now looks to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and goal at the 9.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
Watch the eye.
Middle.
In the face.
What's that?
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Second and goal from inside the 5.
Crunch time, defense. Hey, switch gears. Watch safety creep.
Alert!
Safety's creeping.
Check out!
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are back within a single score. Gano now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10.
Under 10.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
6-6. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Sponge.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The toss out to Barkley. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On the double.
Check. 59.
Hey, echo.
Mike 5'9". Let's go, defense.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Here we go. Check.
Ready.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play. From Soldier Field, meanwhile, in Chicago, a third-quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 1st down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Check. 59.
Hey, dude.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Jones now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Burns leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. And he's going to go down again. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Hey, let's get there. Whip. Watch the whip. Check.
Hard. Hey, Alpha.
59 Mike. Check. 59. You don't want nothing.
Five.
Now Jones operating from the gun. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Throwing, Jones. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Robert Foster, his second touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
14. Albert Rosas to kick off for the Giants.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Orbit.
54, right there. 54 Mike. Here we go, G.
Middle.
Kill.
And here's Allen. Going to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Hey, Delta.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Mike. 19. 59. We ain't giving them nothing today. Alert.
Mike 5-9. Let's go.
Five.
Check 59.
5 wide.
59. Mike to 59. I got one.
On third and long, it's Allen. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He's got a man, complete. And this will get him all the way inside the Giants' 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
I got one.
Hey, wahoo.
Now Allen from the gun, he'll throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
the 16-yard line.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Let's get off the field, D. Watch twist, alert! Twist!
Pass.
Here's Allen to throw it. This is caught, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Gano for the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Hey, exit.
57's the mic. Rock 57. Oh, yeah. And here we go again.
Get it.
On 2nd and 9, Jones. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And some strong running. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's on Kevin Zeitler, acquired in the Odell Beckham trade.
Ready. 18 Gator. Hey, Foxtrot. Score. Ready.
Looking to throw. Jones finds his tight end Ingram. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Smooth.
57's right.
Come on, D.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
57. Mike, 57. Look at me. Score. Score. Check 15.
Back to throw. Jones. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Rock it. Hey. Go get him. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Jones operating from the gun. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Barkley on 1st down, going to work his way forward only for about a couple there. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Topper! Look, squeeze! Hey, seam 6.
Here's 2nd and 8. The open man is Westbrook. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Mike's 54.
Hey, tight. Come on. Half 85.
Bravo.
On 1st down, Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check.
Pass 85, pass 85.
Pressure. Staying open. Staying open.
And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Allen now throwing again. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Check, 93's the mic. Alert!
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now Allen to throw. Throwing on 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Get the stop here, D.
'54's Mike. '54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Middle.
Mike's 54.
Hey, Haywood. 54. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Alert, alert, alert. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Stop.
Check 31. Check 31.
Hey, Echo. Monday. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. You ain't going nowhere.
Allen going to go on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Hey, it's our house. Hey, home.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
56.
Operating from the gun. Allen. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for... And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.